Of course, there are other ways of looking at how a business works. And there is a book called Business Model Generation, which introduces a very interesting concept called the business model canvas, which is another way of looking at how a business works. It's a different diagram, and it's become very popular. On Amazon, it has hundreds of positive reviews. It was written by Alexander Osterwalder and Yves Pirneur. Now, I'm sure I mispronounced that. I'm sorry for all those French-speaking people. I am very good at saying a Spanish name, like my name, Miguel Hernandez. You can tell me in the comments how to say that, and sorry if anybody was offended by that. Anyways, published in 2010, I bought it, I studied it, I thought it was very interesting too. And if you're running a business or are interested in how a business works, it's an interesting way of wrapping your head around all the moving parts as well. So let's have a quick look about what the business model canvas look like. So this is it. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different areas, departments, things that a company does, and this applies in theory to all businesses that you can imagine in the world. So every single business has to have one of these areas. And what are they? Well, I think let's start from the middle. The value propositions. The value propositions is what your company does. Are the things that provide value, right? So what value do we deliver to the customer? Which one of our customers' problems are we helping to solve? It's interesting to thinking in those terms. What problems are we solving? If you solve a problem, you're providing value. If you're providing value, you may have a business because people are willing to pay for things that solve problems. What bundles of products and services are we offering to each segment? Which customers' needs are we satisfying? What is the minimum viable product? So what is the essence of what we're doing? Customer relationships. How do we keep and grow customers? Which customer relationships have we established? How are they integrated with the rest of our business model? How costly they are? Channels. Through which channels do our customer segments want to be reached? How do other companies reach them now? Which ones work best? Which ones are the most cost efficient? How are we integrating them with customer routines? Then who are our customers? For whom are we creating value? Who are our most important customers? What are the customers' archetypes? Key activities. What key activities do our value propositions require? Our distribution channels, customer relationships, revenue streams. Key resources. What key resources do our value propositions require? Our distribution channels, customer relationships, revenue streams. Then where do we make money? Well, for what value are our customers really willing to pay? For what do they currently pay? What is the revenue model? What are the pricing tactics? Things are going to cost money, so where do we spend money? What are the most important costs inherent to our business model? Which key resources are most expensive? Which key activities are most expensive? As you can see, a lot of these things are called key. It's not about listing all of them, but the most important of these activities. And then learning from all this how our whole business model works. Key partners. A lot of companies don't work in isolation. They need to work with other companies in order to survive. Look at a car manufacturing company. They have thousands of suppliers that they rely upon in order to build complex products like an automobile. So it's very important that they understand those relationships, that they know how to maintain them and build them through business development activities. So anyways, every company in the world has somewhat of these areas in their business. Now, after looking at that, I'm like, well, that's fantastic, but it still seems like a little bit complex. Could we simplify this? Well, in the next video, I'm going to show you a simplified version of this in my own mind. Hopefully it makes sense to you. Hey, did you enjoy this video? If you want to see more like this, just subscribe here. If you want a free gift, click here. Yeah. Which one is going to be the one you click? La 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 li 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 li.